One of the stressors I think right now in life is the fact that we don't know what's going to happen next. Like, oh my gosh. And I mean with everything. Like, are you going to have work tomorrow? Are you going to have a pay cut tomorrow? Are the kids going to school? Are they being sent home from school? Like, are we going to get the CARES Act extended? Are we not going to get the CARES Act extended? And it's stressful. And we've been really trying to help you with wellness tips every other week here from our friends over at Nightingale College. And of course, Nurse Nicole. And she's back on right now. Hey, Nicole.
Hey, how are you?
All right, honestly, like the idea of what's next wears on me.
I think it can become really overwhelming, but I do think at the same time we have some really good opportunities to rethink some things in our lives. And so four top items come to mind to reduce stress. And so the first one we've been talking about all along, I call it the terrain theory. And terrain meaning taking care of your own terrain. So your daily schedule should really include sleep, 7 to 9 hours, some sort of movement, some sort of good nutrition with veggies and fruit.
Okay.
And that's all, right? You have control over some portion of that where you can have a daily routine. The next driver, I think, is really bringing purpose to what you're doing. And when we bring purpose, it helps drive us forward rather than hold us back into the shoulds and have tos. And so with that, I mean, like an example would be, let's say you're working from home and your kids are roughhousing and they're noisy and you're like, I just wanted to go outside. Maybe it's about taking that 15 minutes and going out, and your purpose is to have fun time with them and connect with them.
Off of that, Nicole, I will say I always look at that as like, man, what a blessing I've had this year to have so much time with my kids and to bond as a family. And I love the fact that, or I'm so thankful, I should say, that they're at the age they are to where they want to be with me. I have a 6 and 8-year-old, and not where I have maybe a teenager who doesn't want to be there as much and wants to be with other friends.
Right. So with other friends, my third one is really connection. And there's great ways that we can connect online, and teenagers can connect online. We need each other. So not having connection really is a driver of health and stress. But we have great ways that we can connect that we didn't have many years ago. Right, there's video conference calls, but there's I'm playing a game with my kids right now on House Party, where you can play games and video chat all at the same time. So they have a lot of the board games that you were just talking about online, and so you can play together and see each other, which is super fun.
It's called House Party?
House Party.
Oh, House Party's great.
Is this what you were playing with your friends, Jackson?
No, that was just on Zoom.
Oh,
but
okay.
House Party is very, very fun. Basically, the whole idea is you go into the house party, and then anyone else who's there is just ready to chat. So you just start video chatting any old person who you're friends with. It's awesome.
Huh. I mean, I know Netflix parties, Nicole, were kind of becoming a big thing.
Right. So you can watch movies and chat about them all at the same time.
Yeah, and then also, what was the other one? Cards Against Humanity now has an online.
Yeah, they have
play.
They do, and then there's another fun site called Psych, and you can outguess facts and fiction and play. Yeah, so there's really great ways to connect, even for teenagers, but even like for my parents, they're thousands of miles away.
Right.
So connecting online, you can video chat and find ways to be with each other. So while it's not in person, we can still connect.
The idea is just, gain control where you can, and where you can't, just understand you can't have any control over this. And at the same time, watch your mental health and make sure you're being somehow socially active. Correct?
Correct. You nailed it.
There you go. I love it. Awesome. She's always just such a nice help when it comes to how to stay well in such a weird year. Our friend Nurse Nicole from Nightingale College. Hey, thanks for spending some time with us.
All right. Have a great day.